So you're a pen tester doing internal network testing regularly. You have your usual playbooks and scripts you kick off a project with. Mundane, boring, repetitive tasks. How about getting a tool where you can do every step, piece it together, and run them, and reuse them later, and even improve the quality versus a typical manual test? So more time for the fun manual parts. Or maybe you work for an enterprise using automated tools like Pantera, in which there's no transparency and which you can't configure that much compared to the manual methods. This is exactly what Octopwn can give you. Continuous pen testing can be done in Octopwn on any number of networks exactly the way you want it to be done with consistently high quality. Let me show you. So what you've seen so far is our automation editor. It has all the tools that you'd use manually and can be configured freely. When you're done, you can save it and reuse it anytime. Okay, enough playing Lego for now. I'm gonna load a more complex template, and in the demo from now on, I'll use this pre-created workflow. For this template, we'll need to do some setting up. First, credentials. So on the right-hand pane, I'll add the user and credential. Second, click Global Settings, then LLM Settings. This is not mandatory, but for better results, we highly recommend configuring a small local LLM like Qwen 3.6. It does not need to be really capable. However, I'm going to use a cloud one, because my laptop can't run a local one fast enough. I'll pick OpenRouter, click Next, add my API key, fetch the models, and pick Qwen 3.6. Test it, and save it. Let's get rolling. I hit the play button and Octopwn does a pre-flight check, and I got 2 warnings, but I love to live dangerously, so I'll run it anyway. Now the template, like a flow graph, is going to start automatically. The yellow triangles show which boxes are currently being executed. All these boxes are composite boxes. If I double click them, we can see the logic that we are going to be performing here. For example, we are in an LDAP enumeration phase. You can add recursive sessions too. In this example, LDAP enumerations can be retested recursively every time a new credential is found. This is virtually impossible manually. And we have already performed a Kerberos attack too, so there are many credentials in the list that the scanner has found. Now, you might be asking yourself, what is happening here? Where are these credentials coming from? So let's look into where credential number 5 came from. In View, pick Kill Chain, and then add the credential ID here and hit Trace. Then we can see the entire kill chain. So basically credential number 5 came after the port scan, then using our starter credential, user creds LLM recovered it. Let's check another one, number 1. It was recovered with 2 others in a Kerberos attack. Now the run has finished. There's a history tab here, where this finished run is stored. If I double click on it, I can basically replay everything that has happened so far. This can be helpful for upskilling junior colleagues. This is really powerful. The automation is usually super fast and typically generates a lot of results, actual valuable results, and we are able to precisely show you how the actual results came to be even after the automation has finished. For example, if I double click on the SMB admin scanner, then we will see what results it generated and we can individually trace all of them. This goes for every single result in every single block, as everything is time-stamped, and this animation is based on that. By the way, the log of everything that we did can be downloaded, time-stamped, structured, and ready for building your report. So this is how the automation in Octopwn works. Unfortunately, Octopwn automation won't always make you a domain admin, so after the automation has run, you can easily continue manually. Because all these components, like Lego pieces, are also available in a manual mode too. For example, in the LDAP module, there's an open session. You can do that manually here on the right pane by clicking the plus sign and picking LDAP, and there's the Kerberos attack too. But you have 200 other Legos to choose from. Now, the fun part starts. Sounds too good to be true? How many hours can Octopwn save you? Ask for a full demo, and we'll show you other ways and optimizations to make your life easy.